Morning Tea. I'm Maddison Hill.
And I am Courtney Revolution.
Good thing we have a thick docket to go along with this thick Thursday, you know what I'm saying? We, of course, are going to break down all of the Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber news. We now know how Selena feels in regards to Justin Bieber doing that Zane Lowe interview, admitting that he was reckless, wild, and crazy during their relationship. So we have all the details on where Selena is at. We also now know that a new Selena Gomez song, or new-ish, I guess we should say. How would you describe
Studio
it?
version of an older bop.
Yes, it's coming tonight, so prepare yourselves for that. We're also going to talk about Justin. The rest of his James Corden segments are up. We're going to discuss those. We're going to talk about Hailey. And how she feels just so secure in her relationship now that the album has been out a week and everyone knows how much Justin loves her. So we're going to talk about that.
We don't love the album.
Right? We also have an update on the Hayden Panettiere situation and her boyfriend being arrested for that domestic violence incident. We also have an update on Pop Smoke as well, you guys. We're going to talk about Logan Paul and Tana Mongeau. Logan Paul uploaded a video setting the record straight in regards to rumors with him and Tana, and I am rolling my eyes. Same. Also, Tana shared whether or not she would sleep with Logan, so we got that little tidbit for y'all too.
I cannot.
I literally can't.
Why would they ask her that?
And this video is so freaking annoying. The whole reason why Logan and Tana were out, it sums up why I don't understand some content creators. If that gives you guys any inkling of where we're going with this.
It's about to be extra.
Yep, we're also talking about Billie Eilish. We're talking about Megan Thee Stallion, Normani, and SZA, because they're on the cover of that new Rolling Stones issue.
They are.
We're also talking about the Lovers and Friends Festival, because you guys know, love 2000s hip hop, so does Courtney.
Yes.
And it essentially is a festival that I feel like was handcrafted for us.
I have never been excited about a lineup for a festival ever in the way that I have been excited about this.
And it's sad because there's also a lot of drama that's been going along with it. Like a lot of the artists, the celebrities that are slated to perform have come out and been like, this is fake, I'm not gonna be there. Megan Thee Stallion's on the lineup, but she's supposed to be performing somewhere else at the same day.
Yeah.
So we're gonna break down all of the drama with that as well, because there's a lot. And then we have so much Car Jenner tea time, you guys. We're talking Kanye and Kim. Kanye is getting dragged for this video that's surfacing of him and Kim in an elevator. Just wait, it is actually pretty funny. I don't think he deserves to get dragged or roasted, but the video in and of itself is funny.
Oh, God.
We also are going to talk about Khloe. I feel like she is a little sick and tired of all of us talking about her and Tristan reconciling all of those rumors.
So don't be famous.
And of course, she's letting us know in the form of a cryptic
quote.
Okay, that's
girl.
not so cryptic. So she is back to her old ways.
Of
and we also have a lot of Kylie news. She filed some new trademarks, so we got some new Kylie businesses headed our way. Oh, God. And then an update on Kylie and Travis.
Lord.
Whew, that is everything that's coming up, and I am honestly exhausted. And all of you guys who love the Justin, Hailey, Selena drama, you have a whole page and a half of the docket dedicated to you.
Y'all see that?
So get freaking excited.
Selena.
Yes, and thank you, Lorraine. Stop you cryptically giving us stuff to infer about. Exactly.
I mean, I love it.
I will say, though, we don't have to do too much inferring or too much speculating, not confirmating, because it is pretty clear what she's trying to say, but I'm still just like, what do you expect people to do when 1 minute we hear you're back together and then the next you guys are doing damage control? Obviously, we're going to start sharing our opinions on social media.
All right, I see somebody in the chat saying that somebody needs to get blocked, so we can keep it pushing.
No.
I just know that the shark is in the water. Baby, there's a shark in the water. Shout out to y'all that know that Degrassi trailer where that song is from. But
I love that the T Tribe is just on it already. They're letting you know. They know that you are on it. Oh, see, there you guys go.
Leave us alone today, and leave the T Tribe alone today. We're not playing with you. And also, don't rush us. Y'all know what time it is.
Oh, they were talking about me. Sorry. Oh, well.
And that's an insta block. So please, don't play with Maddison, because you play with Maddison, you play yourself.
Karina was letting me know. She was like, oh, gosh. That's okay, you guys. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're here. It's Thick Thursday.
Can I get this camera real quick? It's not fine. Leave us alone.
I know. I know.
Please be respectful, because we always respectful to y'all.
Yes, and honestly, we love to have different opinions with you guys. We love to have conversations. That's what this whole show was built on.
Yes.
We just ask that you have these conversations and you have these differing opinions respectfully. Like, let's keep it on the topic of conversation.
Yeah, unless we go off the topic.
Yeah, which, I mean.
That's okay.
9 times out of 10, that's going to happen.
It's on the table. We could go off.
I mean, KFC is being brought up today, so everyone just prepare yourselves. You know that we're going to go off the deep end and probably talk about fast food again. So you've been warned.
The Colonel.
You've been warned. You've been warned. But yes, and I see people coming in from Paraguay.
Hey, Paraguay.
And thank you, Karina. You're so sweet. We have everyone here for the Selena and Justin tea.
We're matching again. I didn't realize.
Oh my God, I didn't even realize that either. I was like, why are you looking at me? Is something wrong?
No, it's because we're mad. They were saying in the chat. Like the matching shades of blue. And I was like, what blue y'all
Oh
talking
my
about?
God. Yeah, literally. You guys know 9 times out of 10.
We just show up to
we
work.
just show up and we're always matching. I don't know if it's the Taurus brain, the fact we spend so much time together.
It could be that.
I think it's just a lot of things.
We don't plan this.
It's a lot of things. We've literally planned to match maybe twice that I can think of. When we both wore T-Tribe merch.
The T-Tribe merch.
Cross colors.
The Spill the T-shirts.
Oh, Spill the Tea.
And Halloween.
Oh my God, I was really excited about the Spill the T-shirts. That was like our first thing that we ever matched. And I remember we came to work and no one noticed. I was like, does no one notice that Courtney and I are wearing these really cute shirts?
As soon as the cameras turned on, they was like, we love the shirts.
Shout out to the T-Tribe for noticing, but no one else noticed. We have someone from Minnesota here as well, asking what our thoughts are on the new song After Hours from The Weeknd.
I did not like it. We talked about it very briefly yesterday. It was not a track for me. I like to stay awake when I listen to music. It
was very slow. I know the thing that everyone was talking about is in the song, The Weeknd talks about wanting to have babies. So then everyone was like, oh my God, he's admitting he wants to have babies with Bella Hadid, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, are we surprised? I'm confused why we're surprised.
Yeah,
we know that, yes, they broke up, got back together. They're kind of one of those, just like Gigi and Zayn, break up, get back together, break up, get back together. He did talk about obviously regretting breaking up with her for the first time. But it wasn't like as filled with tea as I felt his first release was.
And there it is.
So I feel like this one, it was kind of people grasping at straws to make tea, whereas the first one was very clear. It was referencing his past relationships with Bella and Selena.
Let's wait for the album to come out because Abel, you have not lost me. I will listen to your album.
But you're losing him slowly.
I really liked Starboy. I'm going to skip over that one. That song we were just talking about, I'm going to skip over that one. Okay. But I'm going to listen to the rest. Blinding Lights. That's it. We will also need to shout out Mika. You guys are great and look good in a 5, 6, 7, 8. Miss Mika, nice to meet ya. Miss Mika, she on fleeka. Miss Mika, she loves to tea ya. And we see ya. Miss Mika. Go Mika. Go Mika. Go Mika. Happy Thick Thursday, Mika.
Happy Thick Thursday, Mika. We also had someone else in here as well, Miss Maria. Hi, y'all. I've been watching y'all since day one. Love y'all so much. Stay beautiful and blessed. Thank you so
Maria.
much.
You too.
And also, Maria, thank you for sticking with us from day one. And shout out to everyone who has stuck with us from day one because we've grown. Yeah. We've really grown. That's all I'm gonna say.
We went from is the camera on to literally screaming as it's like,
oh my God, hi, Bella! It's like every day we just get so excited and it just like blurts out every time.
And also that goes for people that have been watching not live since day one.
Yes,
y'all
thank you
also
so
matter
much.
as much as people that watch live.
Thank you.
Yes.
You're right though. I remember that first episode. We're like, are we actually live? Can you see us? Can you hear us? What's happening? And it's amazing. It's so fun to see how the T-Tribe has grown as well.
Yes.
Like you guys don't know how much I know we say it, but I feel like I can never say it enough how much joy it really brings Courtney and I, and how much we love you guys and how much we appreciate you, because seriously, without the morning tea, it just would not be the same.
At all.
It would not be the same. My day wouldn't be the same. Your day wouldn't be the same. We hope some of your days wouldn't be the same.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so incredibly much. I love all the love that's always happening in the chat.
Every day.
Amongst T-Tribe members as well. I love seeing you guys support one another. That's exactly the kind of community we wanted to create. Actually, I don't even think we conceived creating a community at the beginning of this.
These are the kind of people we want.
It just kind of happened, and now I feel so lucky.
Me too.
I don't know.
Me too.
We did not set out to even think that this would happen. So thank you guys so much. But
Thanks
let's go ahead and pour up the tea.
I'm going to do that.
Yes. Okay, you guys, we're going to kick it off talking about Pop Smoke because yesterday we filled you guys in. We said we would keep you updated on every new development. So here's what's new. This is a new report from TMZ. It appears as though Pop Smoke's death was a targeted hit as opposed to a robbery gone bad. So TMZ spoke to sources who have seen surveillance footage of that night, or of last night, 4:30 in the morning. Apparently it was 4 men who approached Pop Smoke's home. They had hoodies on. They were seen going around the back side of his house. A few minutes later, 3 of the 4 were seen going through the front. So they assumed that the one person It did enter through the back, the 3 others from the front. Obviously, shots were fired. As you guys know, Pop Smoke was hit. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. But because when the men were seen leaving the house, the one who they believe is the shooter did not have anything. He wasn't carrying anything, didn't look like he was carrying cash out, didn't look like he had any, jewelry or anything like that. That's why they're thinking that this was a targeted situation, not a robbery.
Yes, and I don't remember if we mentioned this yesterday, but his address was out there.
Yes.
On the internet. Just one more reminder. It does not matter who you are, whether you are a celebrity or not. Please watch your geotags, turn your location services off.
Yes, it was definitely very scary. He was showing off some of the gifts he had received on social media and didn't blur out his address or block it out, which is another reason why people were thinking that it might have been a robbery, because he was showing off all of the expensive things that he had received. He also posted on his Instagram just a few hours prior of him having stacks of cash. And so there were a lot of theories going around that that was kind of the case now. And I think we never really felt like it was a robbery. We were kind of like, there's shenanigans all over this.
It didn't make sense, Maddison.
It didn't make sense. At the end of the day, whether it was a targeted hit, it's still terrible.
It's unfortunate.
I don't think any explanation behind it makes it any easier. Authorities are still investigating. They have not named any suspects, and they have not arrested any suspects as of this moment, 8:44 Pacific Standard Time.
But there are several witnesses, and speak the truth.
Exactly. Yes. Speak the freaking truth.
Yes.
Always speak up. If something in your gut is wrong or you feel like you saw something and it's not right, it doesn't matter. Always say something. You never know.
You never know where your little piece of snitching, it might save someone's life.
Even not that, but just something that you blow off as being like, I doubt that was anything. Like, I'm just not going to even worry about it. Sometimes that, I'm not going to worry about it is the key to unlocking a lot of things. So just keep that in mind.
License plates too.
Yes, shout out to Tracy. I love you both. Please keep bringing the tea. Yes, thank you, Tracy. Thank you. But you guys, we will keep you updated. Please just continue to keep Pop Smoke's family, friends, and fans in your thoughts and prayers.
Yes.
We're going to move on and talk about Hayden Panettiere, a little update with this situation as well. If you guys missed the morning tea yesterday or you were unable to reheat, Hayden Panettiere's boyfriend was arrested on Valentine's Day after a domestic violence incident. His name is Brian Hickerson. And yesterday we talked a lot about how Hayden hadn't said that she was leaving him or anything like that, but now we know where Hayden's family stands. This is a new report from Radar Online, and they reportedly want him behind bars. They want the consequences to be served. However, the issue is Hayden is having reservations about being the one to put him there. The difference between this incident and what happened prior, because this is not the first time this has happened between the two of them, I guess there were several witnesses who actually saw the hit. So even if potentially Hayden doesn't want to have any part of it, something still could happen.
And you know what? This is the universe. Because the first time it happened, you were the sole person that would have put him behind bars. Now it's happened again. You're apprehensive about speaking up again, but the universe has put it in a way where if you're not going to stand up, there are going to be people that stand up before you, because Hayden Panettiere is not paying nobody off to not speak up. It's not gonna happen.
No. I don't believe
that. Your man is
that.
going to jail.
And I feel like
I hope.
It is important for this situation to kind of be seen through, for him to have consequences. I just think, especially a celebrity relationship, somebody who definitely has the financial means, the clout, I think it's always important that when those people do something wrong, they do face the consequences, because then that tells other people that if you do something like that, if you hit a woman, you hit your partner, you do whatever, you will go to jail.
So let me ask you this, Madison.
I think that's important.
What advice would you give a woman that is afraid?
I would say you're afraid now, but think about the light at the end of the tunnel. It will get better. You will get through it. It's going to suck. It's going to hurt. It's going to feel like you've been punched in the gut over and over and over again. But think about all of that relief and the weight off your chest once you hit that other side.
My thing is, at least in Hayden's case, she has a child, right? Children. You gotta do it for the children. If you can't find the strength for yourself, like I can't do this for me, you have to do it for your babies, because you today and the babies tomorrow. And
Kayla said, document everything.
Yes.
That's a key. Better to do it as you go instead of last minute.
Yes.
Always get the receipts. For pretty much anything. I feel like anything in life, you guys, always get the receipts.
You better have a good manila folder.
My mom always taught me, you do not go into a fight, you do not go into an argument, you do not go into a meeting until you have all your ducks in a row and your highlighted receipts. My mom's a highlighter. So like if there was any issues, like she would bring in the emails and be like, oh really, you didn't say that because on this email on this day you did say this.
And she don't even have to look down the paper and try to find it because it's
highlighted. So she's like, what are you trying to say? Because you're saying no, but you did say yes here, so I'm confused.
Preparation.
Preparation is key. Preparation is key. But yes, you guys, so happy we were able to have this discussion. But let's move on and talk about some Riverdale stars. And actually, before we do that, I do want to say happy birthday to Rihanna because I didn't put that on the docket.
Bad gal birthday. Yeah.
I didn't put that on the docket. And actually, we have to talk about Logan and Tana first, but we need to definitely shout out Bad Gal Riri. It is her birthday. She is 32.
Happy birthday, Riri.
Let's hope in this 32nd year of life, everyone, let's just take a moment of silence and hope that we get the new album.
Yes.
Is that going to happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think it'll be like, give me a timeline.
Rihanna's
Since we know Adele is coming in
33.
September.
She'll come before that.
Okay. Summer?
Summer.
I
think.
How do you
Speculation,
feel?
not confirmation. Summer.
In the Crystal Teapot, it says.
In a perfect world, in the Crystal Teapot, Rihanna will drop before the summer. Okay. So that we can all shake and reggae and wine up, and then when our seasonal depression sets in, Adele is swooping right on in.
Oh, perfect. And just feeding us, feeding our soul,
a good
feeding our need to
and
just,
Adele.
Belt it out. I feel like every time I listen to Adele, I need to be like in my car by myself crying a little bit.
Madison, here's a question.
Yes.
Why? I don't mind Adele opening up her big chops, and I mind when Demi opened up her big chops.
I don't know why you mind that.
You know what it is? Actually, I figured it out.
In this 1 second.
In this 1 second, I had a question, but I
had that moment of clarity.
Because Adele has confidence with it. She cries, but it felt like she's cried already, and now she's moving on. Demi is like in the middle of the rain clouds still sometimes.
Adele is like, I've been through this, and now I'm on the other side.
Yes.
And you're like, yes, okay, like I'm gonna get through this. I got it, Adele. And sometimes with Demi, you're like, help me! You're like, are we gonna get to the other side? I'm tired. I don't know. I'm still there. Yeah, I think that's it. You're right. Adele just makes you feel like, I can do this. I have my cape. I'm ready. Shout out to Armina. Please say hi to my T-Bear. He's low-key sneaking some viewage.
Hey,
gotcha, babe. Hey, T-Bear.
Hey.
No need to be sneaky. We see you. We appreciate you. And hello. Okay, you guys, before we get into the Riverdale news, sorry I teased you a little bit early, let's first talk about Logan Paul and Tana Mongeau, because Logan Paul is clearing up those dating rumors with his brother's ex-wife. So as you guys know, Logan and Tana were seen at the beginning of the week. They were out having a lunch date, looking a little cuddly, had their arms around one another. There were some kisses on the cheek happening. It was very annoying. And now we're getting some clarification on what that was all about. So Logan Paul uploaded a new YouTube video titled, Dating My Brother's Ex-Wife. And in the video, he revealed that the whole thing was a mother effing prank. Exactly what you said.
I'm
For clicks,
so surprised.
clout, views, likes, all of that annoying-ish that drives me absolutely insane. In the video, we see Logan kind of telling Tana his plan. Tana definitely, is like, okay, let's do it. If it's gonna make Jake mad, I'm here for it. They went out, they had the paparazzi follow them. It worked, everyone started jumping on it. And initially, Jake makes Logan think he's mad. So he sends him a text like, this is the old you, bro. Like, I can't believe you're doing this to me.
How could you?
How could you? And then we see them have a little brother moment at the end where he's like, man, I just can't believe you do something like that for content. Like, that's the old you. I thought you were past this. And then Jake ends up breaking character, and he's like, I'm just kidding, I'm pranking you now.
They were all in on
I don't
it.
care. I just find it so annoying.
Madison, there was one time where YouTube was so fun. I don't know what happened to the girls.
I don't know what happened either, but this is not fun.
I'm like,
This
what
is
happened
also
to just sitting in your house and turning the camera on and kikiing with the kids?
Or who was that kid you were showing me? Who still makes skits, and you're like,
oh my God, Josh Leva.
Yes.
We stand Josh Leva in this house.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So Courtney was showing me him, and he was like, LOL, these skits, people don't do this anymore. And I'm like, but that's what people should be doing, not doing these dumb AF pranks.
Yeah.
Making people think they're dating someone that they're not. I mean, remember we also had that YouTuber who made Kylie think that Travis Scott was doing some shenanigans.
Yes, I know them. Yes.
Again, the Justin Bieber burrito, the Justin Bieber burrito, I guess you weren't really messing with anyone's relationship or life in any type of way, but this does, even if it was a joke, even if Jake was in on it, I just feel like it's still messy, and it still just gives me a bad taste in my mouth. And that's why I don't like it.
I wish people just were sick of it.
Right, and would stop giving it views and attention.
So I can stop feeling weird about being sick of it. You know what I mean? It's played out to me.
Exactly. And then on top of that, Tana also spoke to Hollywood Live about this whole thing. And she was like, I'm so happy that, I can finally talk about the Logan stuff. And she was asked if whether or not she would sleep with Logan. And she said, F no. And she couldn't believe that people actually thought she would sleep with Logan. And I'm like, again, sorry, Tana, but unfortunately, that's kind of a reputation people think that she would do.
What am I supposed to say to this woman next weekend when I see her?
I don't know. But I would never want anyone to think that of me. Like, if I was seen with my ex-husband, well, I don't want an ex-husband, but let's just say my boyfriend's brother. I don't want that. I'm so sorry. I do not want that juju. Only want to be married once. But I just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the fact that people didn't even hesitate. I think if I were her, I'd be taking a step back and being like, what's the bigger issue here?
It's because sometimes people can just be sheep. They see everyone having one reaction to something, and all of a sudden they want to feel a part of it. And
Which is, we have said, part of the issue that we have with social media. Even sometimes in the YouTube comments. Like, I've noticed it if someone makes a joke about my physical appearance.
Oh, my God.
Then 10 other people will be like, yeah, you're right. Look at it,
Knowing damn well you wouldn't have said that with your own account with your face on it.
True.
You know that.
True.
'Cause we click pictures and look at your face here.
And if we can't see it, then we know you must be behind something.
What's really behind Ariana? We want to know.
But it is a bandwagon mentality for sure. I want to shout out Nina, Thickness Thursday. Love you both. Blue Power. Thank you, Nina. Also, Nina is the reason why we call it Thick Thursday, by the way. She's the one who one day wrote us in and was like, we should call this Thick Thursday. And Courtney and I were like, that is legendary. We will call it Thick Thursday. So shout out to Nina. She gave us Thick Thursday.
Shout out to you, Nina.
Thank you, Nina, and thank you for being a part of the Tea Tribe. I see you guys are also just definitely
y'all tired of her?
All over
let me
this
not
thing.
Say this. I'm not tired of Tana because the idea of Tana and Tana as a person outside of the cameras is fun, lovely, engaging, delightful. She's a show within herself. I'm sick of the cameras on shenanigans. And sometimes that's what sucks about being a content creator is once the curtain is pulled back, it almost kind of like ruins it. Because like now I know all these people and it's like, well, that's not how you really are.
And this is like Morgan was saying, like she is over the the content creators who are basically doing stupid things, like the Ace family, Paul brothers, Tana, and I think exactly. And unfortunately, they are so successful, and they are still definitely going to get the clicks, views, and likes. But I think it is kind of giving a bad rap to creators, like you were saying. It's just a hard thing. And I honestly, I know I was talking about Tana, but like you said yesterday, I don't think she needs to do this.
No.
Like, she's very successful on her own. She knows her brand. She owns it. Whether that brand, some view it as positive or negative, it doesn't matter. It's made her millions. It put millions in the bank.
Yeah.
Who cares?
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that Tana this is like her have fun phase. Because even Paris found a way to party in a mature way with her career.
They're doing a video together, by the way.
Thank the Lord. Finally.
I saw Paris tweeted something like, send us your questions.
That's going to be cute.
I was actually for that. I was for that. I can't lie.
I just want her to do something else.
And that's I don't know the kind of content, though, that I want from Tana.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Her talking to someone who has influenced her. They do a fun video, have a libation here and there.
Paris teach her how to do it.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you are getting Paris Hilton in a mother effing YouTube video. You don't need to go do stunts like this.
So here's an idea.
Okay.
Hi, good morning,
Sorry,
Jordan.
and then we'll get to the Riverdale news. Sorry,
yeah,
everybody.
sorry, my bad, y'all. We know y'all love the apples and all of that. No shade. Jordan Morona, good morning. This is what Tana needs to do. She needs to go to every super wealthy, ritzy, classy woman and have a tea party. Can you imagine Tana sitting in Lisa Vanderpump's like garden with like a swan in the background, and she's just like being herself? So you do restaurants. What's that like?
Tana's tea time or something.
High tea time. High tea with Tana.
Okay, stop giving them ideas.
Woo,
that's actually
Jordan better call us.
That's
on
a really
that one.
good idea. That's actually a really good idea.
I might gotta pitch that.
Yeah, no, don't just keep that lip zipped. No. We can't have that. Okay, you guys, now let's get into this Riverdale news because I know a lot of you are actually really upset about this. So, Madeline Petch and Travis Mills, they are.
You said Travis Mills?
Yeah.
Like T Mills?
They're done. That is Travis Mills.
Okay, so listen. Do you know T
now,
Mills?
Now Courtney takes it back, not being excited about this.
Yeah, I don't care about Riverdale, but I care about T Mills, the MySpace rapper.
I think, is this him?
Yes.
Yeah, that's him.
T Mills is dating a girlfriend.
Yeah, for 3 years. They were together for 3 years.
And y'all separated?
And they separated. A source confirmed to Us Weekly that she was seen moving her stuff out of his house. They are over.
Wow.
Done, kaput, kibosh. T. Mills, wow.
And I like her. She's in something else I like.
I know. And she is a natural redhead.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come on,
Right?
Gingers.
Because KJ Appa is not, he dyes his hair for that role.
Yeah,
just so you guys know.
We can definitely tell. He's giving us rose art dye instead of Crayola, I'll tell you that much.
But yes, so they are officially done. I know some of you were really upset about this. I got a lot of messages about it. I want to make sure you guys know we did see it. It is very sad. And look, even Courtney cares about T. Mills.
I love T. Mills. No one probably calls him T. Mills.
He was a MySpace rapper. Some people are saying, who is he? He was a MySpace rapper.
I think now he has like a show on Apple, on Beats, or something like that. Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Shout out to T. Mills.
Also, Zanley, can I get a shout out? It's my Thick Thursday birthday.
Ooh.
Turning 25. Yes.
Oh, come on,
if I'm not
quarter
saying
century?
your name correctly, I'm so sorry. Miss Robinson. I
Miss
definitely
Robinson.
can pronounce your last name.
Robinson.
So thank you. And happy birthday. Happy birthday. Enjoy that 25th year of life around the sun. It is a good year. 25 is like solid.
Yeah.
I remember I was like at first a little sad because I was like, oh God, I'm crossing into mid-20s. But honestly, 25 is a good year.
25 is good.
You're finally starting to get it together. So yay. Congrats.
A little bit.
Congrats. A little bit. I still would say I'm still working on that, but it's fine. Let's talk about Billie Eilish just real quick. It was a sweet fan moment that I feel like needs to be highlighted. So Capital FM kind of helped pull off the surprise. Don't know what I was trying to say there. But there was a 16-year-old fan, huge Billie Eilish fan. Her name was Marissa, and she actually cares for her mom and her brother. Her mom has diabetes, and I believe they said that her brother has a learning disability, and she is like the sole caregiver for her mom and her brother at 16. You guys, that's wild. I cannot imagine. And she's the biggest Billie Eilish fan. She talked about how Billie Eilish's music kind of helps her get through tough days, even though that their lives are different. She can still relate. And it was amazing. Billie Eilish was like waiting behind her, and the host was like, Billie Eilish is behind you right now. And she turned around. It was just this really emotional, amazing moment. And I just wanted to shout out Billie for, just going that extra mile and taking the time for a fan while being in town for the Brit Awards. I don't know. I just think she's gotten a lot of hate on social media lately, and she talked about that during an interview recently. And I think it was with BBC is where she said that she's had to like turn off her social media comments and stuff. And I'm like,
glad.
Why is this girl getting hate? Like, she goes the extra mile. She really does what she needs to do for her fans. And I just want to shout her out.
I love when celebrities do stuff like that for their fans. If you have an off season, it only takes a couple of hours out of your day to go to a children's hospital or show up at a radio station. Just say hello.
Yeah.
Sit down in a kid's bedroom for 20 minutes, an hour. An hour out of your day is certainly not a lot of time.
No.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
and just
shout
think,
out to celebs that do that.
That one moment meant so much to her. You know what I mean? And being, like we said, being 16 and having all of that responsibility, I literally cannot imagine. And so Billie taking this, 20 minutes to go speak to her family and talk to her and give her a hug, I don't know, I loved it.
I want to say shout out to caregivers. I think that caregivers sort of don't get the credit that they deserve.
Yep.
I'm not talking about people that go to school for that, although shout out to home attendants, absolutely. But shout out to people that have people in their family that are sick or they can't do everything, and you spend a great part or a great deal of your life taking care of them. I appreciate those kind of people.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, let's move on and talk about Miss Megan Thee Stallion, Normani, and SZA. They are on the cover. We got a first look, but they're on the cover of the new Rolling Stone. It is the Women Shaping the Future issue, and they look absolutely fabulous.
Divine and delicious.
Actually, fabulous doesn't even cover it. I don't know how else to describe it. They're slaying in their leather looks. They look powerful. They look like they're about to come snap our necks and steal the music industry, and I'm all here for it.
It's the black girl magic. I love it.
Right?
All that melanin.
I'm ready.
Looks good.
And
Grab your boobs, Meg.
I also wish that they would all work on something together now.
Yeah.
But I know that's not likely to happen. We still need Normani to definitely put out her album.
We need Lizzo with this. With these three.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
I see Lizzo doing the center splits.
I remember
in the middle.
seeing a video a while ago of Lizzo and SZA, and they were in the studio.
Oh.
It was a while ago. So I'm probably for SZA's next something. We need that. All the girls better come for the summer before Adele come. I'm not playing with y'all.
Courtney's like very stressed.
If your album is not halfway done by now, you need to hurry up because there's marketing and rollouts we need to get excited over. Hurry up.
What do you think that means for Cardi B? Do you think she would be where? I know, but we know that she's supposedly coming. Do you think that she would come before or after Adele? If she was smart, I know before. But do you think that she would even risk it?
That decision is probably not even in her hands. Atlantic gonna say, put that out now.
Interesting.
I would not imagine speculation, not confirmation, that Cardi has a say of when she's putting her music out. I imagine Atlantic is probably like, girl, you want to win again?
Okay, so we're not quite Justin Bieber status where we tell Scooter Braun what we're doing.
No, I wouldn't imagine that.
Okay.
Not in this day and age. Now, maybe when the press and all of that was coming out and, you know, that kind of time, maybe. But I mean, I felt like after press, it truly, this is me being genuinely transparent. I felt like after press, she just disappeared.
Yeah.
We heard a snippet in the car right after Nicki came out with Yikes, her snippet. And then from then on, it's been...
Man, not really anything. I think she's laying low. She's got some court stuff happening. I think that, honestly, that...
And if she was out there doing dumb stuff, we would be sitting there going, you have court, you need to be quiet. So let her be quiet. Look how peaceful it is.
It is peaceful. I feel so zen.
I love it.
I feel so relaxed.
If y'all like it, you know I love it.
I feel relaxed. Okay, let's get into the Lovers and Friends Festival little situation. So there's been a lot of controversy surrounding this festival, you guys. The lineup was released. Courtney posted it on his Instagram.
I was very
excited.
I
immediately DM'd him and was like, Usher, Lil Jon, who else is on there? Ludacris,
Ooh, Megan Thee
T-Pain,
Stallion, Fat Joe.
I literally...
Sweetie, SWV is on SWV is on this, a mess. Not a mess in a bad way, a mess, but like I'm a mess.
Mike Jones, like it was wild. I literally messaged Courtney and I was like, where do I send my check?
There is only
Take
one
my
person
money.
on this lineup I do not know, and that is Umi. Everyone else, I am familiar with their music heavily.
So we were living, we were dying. Everyone was excited. It was like nostalgia, but yet modern music all coming together at one festival. It was so exciting. But then all of these artists started coming forward and saying it was fake, it wasn't real, they hadn't signed on. Now, thankfully, people have cleared it up now that their checks have gone through. Snoop Dogg was one of those. He was like, the check's gone through, I'm good to go now.
It was like Twista, Lil Kim. They was like, all right, we got our coin, y'all. Before Lil Kim was like, it's fake.
Right.
She was like, this is not real at all.
And then the direct deposit hit and everyone
she said,
was fine.
See you there, thanks to Snoop.
Yes, thank God. But the only person, well, not the only person, but a major person on the list who has yet to confirm is Megan Thee Stallion. Now, this is a huge, huge thing because she's kind of the draw for a lot of the younger people. Obviously, the older people are very happy with who is there regardless. And yes, I saw Nelly is on the list as well. I forgot to mention that earlier. Y'all know I stand me some Nelly. I just felt like that needed to be said. Everyone was like, Nelly, and I was like, oh, I know, I'm aware. I freaking love Nelly. But I feel like a lot of the younger people are looking for Megan Thee Stallion to kind of say where she's going to be because she's actually booked to be at another festival on the same day.
And other people had bought their tickets for that already. But
to
now,
go see Megan Thee Stallion.
To see Megan at the other event. So now that this lineup is out, and this is obviously the better lineup, people are like, well, Megan, do I
get rid of my ticket?
Get rid of
this
ticket?
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing? And Megan hasn't said anything yet. So I'm sure maybe her check is clearing.
Yeah, maybe. And honestly, this seems very legit, you guys. The people who put on Coachella are putting on this festival. There was also some conversation about that. Don't let the fact that Ja Rule is on the lineup throw you off. He has nothing to do with it other than performing. Okay?
The way I look at it as Usher confirmed, Usher ain't gonna lie about this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? TLC ain't gonna lie about this. T-Boz and Chili got us.
Never.
Yeah,
he is at a point in his career, he's looking thick, he's looking juicy. He is not gonna lie about being on a lineup. You know I had
Madison
to say it.
in the crowd with a sign.
I'm the
Thick
only
and juicy
one.
Usher.
Thick and juicy, yes, #1 fan. Shout out to Autumn. Good morning, Maddison and Courtney. Love you guys. My twins definitely love you guys. You both are calming forces for them. Yay! They definitely get excited when you guys come on. Thank you for that love.
Thank you, Autumn.
Oh my God,
Good to see you.
Thank you. We
Kiss the
appreciate
twins
you.
for
Kiss
us.
the twins for us. I feel like we have definitely seen them go from being in the womb to now, and I just love it. And no, you guys, we do not feel like this is fake. Someone said, wait, is this fake? No.
I don't think
it is.
Initially, I thought it was with people being like, it's like that talent saying it's fake, it's fake, it's fake, but also that same talent, like a day later, was like, okay, I got paid, it's not fake anymore, I'll be there.
So that's why we think it is real. Also, Jacqueline, I see your comment. Can keep us juicy with these STDs. And Jacqueline, that's just something that we separate from our mind.
That don't have nothing to do with getting up on that stage and shaking that
We don't
ass,
think about
period.
it. We know it's an unspoken thing. We all know. Just know we're on the same page. But we just don't think about it. We just let that kind of go to the back of our mind. And we just live in that.
You get some medicine and that's fine.
In that 2000s moment. We just kind of live there instead of the stuff that happened afterwards.
Exactly.
That's where we're at. But know that Courtney and I are aware.
And Ludacris better come out for That's all I know.
He better.
Fingers
crossed. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this Kim and Kanye, Khloe and Kylie news. So turn your volumes down for...
Jenner Tea Time! Hello to everyone in your office.
Hello, everybody. Okay, let's kick it off talking about Kim and Kanye. They are in Paris living their best lives. Kim posted a couple pictures on Instagram of them out shopping for the day, and Kanye is eating KFC in a designer store.
Me. Literally me.
I actually saw that and I was like, that's my favorite thing I've ever seen of Kanye. I know I sounded really sarcastic, but I loved it.
You're chilling.
I mean, of all places to choose, KFC, controversial, but I'm here for it.
He said, sis, I want them essential herbs and spices.
I know, but I just feel like, you know, I wouldn't picture Kanye going straight for the KFC. I could see him being a McDonald's guy just after, you know, that Super Bowl commercial.
Maybe he has some escargot and he was like, nah.
I feel that.
I need some chicken.
I feel like that would be me abroad. I have something a little too funky and I'm like, nope. No. I gotta go to something I know.
Double quarter pounder, no cheese.
Thank you. The golden arches. They're always ready to welcome you home, no matter where you are. They're always ready.
Do you have a connection with McDonald's because it's M? The golden arches?
Honestly, no, but I should.
And you see it and you're like,
I'm gonna start using that as an excuse so people don't judge me. I'm just gonna be like, you know, it's. We have to stand. We have
that's
no choice.
What you said in your brand email to McDonald's.
My name starts with an M. Your name starts with an M. It's perfect. Match made in heaven. Oh, get out of here. Stop finishing my sentences. Stop finishing my sentences.
It's the truth, though.
Okay, you guys, but back to Kim and Kanye. The video that has everyone talking that is surfacing, and I see some people saying they went to Burger King in Italy and they have cheese fries. That distracted me. That sounds amazing. But this video is of them in an elevator. And they're having like a PDA moment. And then as soon as the PDA moment happens, Kanye leaves the elevator and leaves Kim to pick up all the bags. And she's like struggling trying to pick up the shopping bags. And I know that's not a gentleman move, whatever, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny.
You accept the love you think you deserve, Maddison.
It's kind of.
If she don't got no problem with it, neither do I. If she likes it, I love it.
And I feel like Kanye, this is just like, unfortunately, a poor moment that was caught on video. I think that he is a good husband at the end of the day. It's just like
he cheesing and everything.
It's just honestly like she's like
expletive.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, are you serious? But I just love it. He's like, okay, kiss, and he just leaves. I feel like he almost
bought it.
He got caught up in like filming the PDA moment of the elevator that I think he just forgot they actually bought things upstairs.
I love that.
I don't think it was malicious. Of course, you know, it was posted on Hollywood Unlocked and all these people were like, what a terrible husband. That's not what a gentleman is. Oh my God, I can't believe it. So disrespectful. I'm like, can you guys just, if it was a disrespectful thing, of course, I would be the first one, I would be the first one sitting at the table being like, how dare him, that's so rude. That was so inconsiderate. But truthfully, I feel like they were filming a bit and he just got caught up and then.
I don't think he was trying to be rude. He's cheesing as he leaves
I think it was just like, and then Kim obviously, I don't know. I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
And unless he said it's bad timing, and I agree.
I agree. Shout out to Dom. You're such beautiful people inside and out. Maddison and Courtney, thanks for always providing the tea. Thank you. And exactly, Keisha said, no, he is very conscious of everything. Exactly. I agree. I don't think Kanye is going to get really caught in a sticky situation where he's disrespecting anyone. Okay, let's move on and talk about Khloe, you guys, because it appears as though she is sending a little message to those of us who feel that her and Tristan are back together, and those of us who have opinions about it, which we know. We definitely do.
This is the opinion table.
And the T-Tribe definitely has opinions too. So Khloe posted a little message for all of us who have opinions on her and Tristan in the form of a cryptic quote that reads, social media has made too many of you comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the mouth for it.
So why Khloe is not at our studio punching us in the mouth?
I'm ready.
Why is she not here?
I'm like, oh, that's because you guys are together and now you're just mad because people aren't accepting it.
Why is the hurt dog hollering? We've said it once, we've said it twice. If it really didn't matter and it wasn't true, you would never say anything and it would be nothing to address. But here you are with your cryptic quote and you're not hitting anybody. So it seems to me if you don't have the hands, you need to put them in some gloves and put them in your pocket.
Exactly. And I do love the quote, you guys. I think in general the quote is hilarious. And I definitely think anyone who's been on social media, they can relate, because I see some of you being like, oh my God, I love the quote. Yeah, same. I love the quote, but I don't love the reason why that quote is posted. I just feel like it's kind of clownery.
My thing is the Kardashian's brand is about putting their life on display to be criticized.
You don't know that song, but do you?
Maddison.
Do you know Melissa Gorga's song?
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Now, this is some.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go off topic. You said on display, and it was like.
When I was a young boy, I snuck into a nightclub in New York City specifically to see Melissa Gorga go. I'm on display, on display, on display, each and every day, every day, every day.
Oh, such a hit. If you guys
life.
have not seen that portion of Real Housewives of New Jersey, do yourselves a favor. That honestly, on display by Melissa Gorga, rivals Countess Luann's Monica by your class. Every time. It never gets old, honestly. Never gets old.
I'm just saying.
Shout out to the Housewives.
If you put your life out there to be criticized all the time, you cannot be mad when sometimes the criticism isn't constructive.
No,
That's just not how the world or the internet works.
And I feel like ultimately, you and Tristan have some sort of a relationship. You have to expect this criticism, or at least be used to it by now. And again, that's why Courtney and I are just very, very pro her just owning it, coming out and finally saying it instead of kind of, trying to deny it, post these quotes, that whole thing.
Maddison, when Khloe have egg on her face, I don't want nobody to say nothing the day we at this table. In terms of Tristan, that's all I'm gonna say.
Great. Okay, let's move on and talk about Kylie, you guys. First piece of Kylie news, TMZ obtained legal documents that show she filed trademarks for the phrases Kylie body and Kylie body by Kylie Jenner. So Kylie body and Kylie body by Kylie Jenner. What do we think that is? Do we think we're gonna get athletic wear? Do we think we're gonna get a workout? What are we gonna get?
I don't see Kylie doing workout like videos or any type of stuff like that. In terms of body, she doing skincare.
Right? But she already has skincare. Kylie Skin.
Tea.
And I feel like there's no way she's going to come out with shapewear, because that's kind of Kim's things already with Skims. Khloe does have athletic wear with Good American.
Kylie body.
So the only thing that really would be different from her sisters would be some sort of like athleisure or a workout program, literally.
Kylie, you better not.
I feel like, but she has like a little bit more been posting about her working out. Like she'll be like, oh, workout today, working out this morning, not working out every day, whatever. I feel like it's coming.
I don't like that because now.
Maybe it's self-tanner. Oh, lingerie.
There, because y'all already knew I was about to take it somewhere else. So I'm glad that I can be on board with.
Okay.
If it was lingerie, that would be good.
Yes. Okay, so Brittany and Kelly said lingerie.
Brittany and Kelly, thank you, because I was about to say, if she's coming out with athleisure and workout stuff, then that's taking money out of Jordan's bag, and I don't like that.
Okay.
Because y'all know that that's her thing, and that's been sort of like her thing. So let her do that.
Let her have that lane. Yeah. That way you don't even have the comparison
and
conversation.
then that would be one more thing for people to say, the Kardashians steal from black people, so don't do that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Now, lingerie, Kylie can sell some lingerie.
No, she definitely could.
Oh my God, she
I feel like I could.
Lingerie.
I could see that.
Yes.
I'm still waiting for my Kylie champagne, but I guess
good,
whatever.
Kimono. Yeah, with some lace.
A little high-waisted situation.
Oh, they put in because Victoria is. And she gonna have Nikita in the campaign because Victoria's Secret didn't want trans people in it. Watch Kylie have Nikita be the face of the campaign, one of the influencers.
I also saw people would definitely not be here for any sort of workout program because y'all are being like, call her surgeon, talk to the surgeon, talk to the plastic surgeon. So I think we're pro lingerie, not workout athleisure. Yes? Happy? That's
very
how we
happy.
feel? Okay, new report from Us Weekly. We have a little update in regards to Kylie and Travis, you guys. Kylie and Travis's friends, quote, still see them getting back together at some point in the future. The insider went on to say that the two spend a lot of time together and that they do have romantic feelings for one another. Apparently, all of the Kardashians love Travis and, quote, respect him as part of the family. However, they do think it's best that they spend this time apart for right now and, quote, grow up a bit as adults and parents.
Travis is too valuable to let out of the circle right now at this point.
I agree. He knows too much.
Yeah.
We can't let him escape. We can't.
I felt like with Jordan, the way that they did it was they felt like they had enough confidence that she would not say anything. Travis, he could put it in the song for us to decipher. There's so many different ways he could like spill some tea and they would never want to put their brand at risk. In my opinion. And
I don't know if Travis would necessarily do that just because he does have a child with Kylie. I don't think he would ever want to tarnish his relationship with the Kardashians just because he's seen, the whole thing with Tristan, obviously. And yes, while they're cordial with him now, it wasn't like that for not long enough, but at least a little bit. So I feel like he wouldn't do that, but I agree. And like I said, I still think they have another round in them. Whether that lasts forever or not, I still feel like they definitely hook up. I feel like they're going to get back together at least for a little bit, partially. Whether that burns out and they're done, that's a possibility.
Yeah.
Or maybe they'll figure it out and are able to stay together forever. But I think it's good that they're spending a little time apart. We've always kind of been not against it.
Yeah.
I just think that they're apart, but not really. Like, I still think that they hook up.
Of course.
They obviously co-parent. Yeah. And like I said, I think that there's one more round, but I don't know if it'll last that second time.
I like them together. I just hate the back and forth.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? It's just always back and forth. Are y'all together or are y'all not together?
Right.
We would like to know.
We don't like the back and forth. We're over it.
This ain't tennis.
It is a lot of back and forth when it comes to them. Like, a lot. Like, almost worse than Khloe and Tristan, for sure.
Yeah.
Someone is being negative, Maria. Okay, you got it, Maria. You got it. We don't like the negativity. We got you. We got you. Okay, let's move on. If you guys are ready for this Hailey, Justin, and Selena news, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and go ahead and start putting your emojis in the chat. We got the crowns for Selena, the ice cream cones for Justin Bieber, and the Hailey Hailers. Go ahead and put your hailing hands up. Yes.
Put them up.
Put them up. You guys, we got you. We saw it. We will get it taken care of.
Y'all.
Okay, so let's go ahead and kick it off talking about this news about Hailey Bieber and her reaction and feels when it comes to Justin's new album. So this is a new report from Hollywood Life, you guys. A source is spilling how Hailey feels now that Changes has been out for a week, and it is considered a, quote, love letter to Hailey and their marriage. The source said, quote, if there was ever a doubt in Hailey's mind about how strong their love is, it's gone for good. She feels so secure and so loved. Nothing could bring her down. Apparently, Hailey knows every mistake Justin has ever made, and she's never judged him, which is part of the reason why they work so well.
I hate that.
Hailey is reportedly proud that Justin is owning these mistakes so that he can move on with his life, aka him talking about being reckless in his previous relationship with Zane Lowe. The Insider ended their info saying that Justin's album is, quote, like all of Hailey's wildest teenage dreams came true. She's married to Justin, and now she has a whole album devoted to her. Hailey loves it and feels so lucky to be Justin's wife. Real quick, I want to read Ermina's comment. Sorry, but why would Jordan accept their forgiveness when she needs them the most? They turn their back on her over wasted used D. Ooh, Jordan, wasted and timing loyal. Not wrong, Ermina. Not wrong. Not wrong. Not wrong at all.
Wow.
So what do you think about this Hailey report?
If Hailey was secure, she wouldn't have put what she put on her Instagram. Period. That's it. It's a lie.
That's true.
Fake news! Like y'all be saying, fake news!
I kind of feel like that too. I'm like,
she would have never put that on her Instagram.
See, but I think that I feel like this is to try and throw us off the scent of that Instagram story yesterday.
It's too late.
Because we were saying like that was definitely shade. If you're going to be shady and you're going to be petty, say it with your whole chest, which some people in the comments yesterday were like, Madison's changing her opinion because Courtney said that he would say that.
Oh my God,
and I was
Madison,
like, no.
There seems to be some sort of like uncomfortableness when we say things that some people don't agree with. And honestly, I don't care.
What I was saying is, I personally thought it was ridiculous and was shady towards Selena, and I found it annoying because then she always backtracks and is like, social media is so toxic, Instagram's a horrible place, everyone has these fantasies and they don't know what real life is. I'm like, okay, well, which stance is it? Are you taking that, you know, you're the victim and social media is toxic, or are you going to be petty and you're going to be shady and you're going to put it out there? Decide. If it's petty and being shady, I'm petty too. I'm for that situation, but then don't backtrack. I just want you to pick one team, one side or the other. I don't want this whole, you can't do both, in my opinion.
I agree.
You cannot do both, and that's what I was trying to say.
What do the kids say? You can't flip-flop.
You can't flip-flop.
You can't flip-flop.
You cannot.
Don't do that.
You don't want to be a flip-flopper. Absolutely not. So I guess for me, that's where I feel like this report is coming from, because we did have that social media little post yesterday about, you know, a man can be changed from 2 months and 2 years,
said,
whatever.
Girl, at the end of the day, like I've been saying, you are the stan that won the idol.
And clearly, the fact that there's a quote in here saying that this album is like all of Hailey's wildest teenage dreams came true.
Madison, we know the girls watch the tea.
Yeah.
We know the girl. Hailey was sending that over. She said, all right, that's what we gonna say. Because good morning, Hailey. You know, Madison.
I know.
We know what time it is.
I know. So
So just know that when stuff come out like this, right after we say something,
just know. Leave it at that.
Scooter ain't that busy, and neither is Hailey.
Clearly. Although Justin's album rollout is still happening. Let's get into that. So It's a something.
It's rolling down
So Justin's other James Corden clips have been released. The first clip was him doing toddlerography, which actually this one I do stand because you know I love choreography.
Yes.
You know I love myself some choreography, and it's Justin and James learning choreography from toddlers, and it's so funny because the toddlers are so extra and they're just so cute. I don't know. I loved it. I love seeing little kids dance. Like I said, I love dancing. So I was very for the situation. And they're just dressed so cute.
And one thing to get people used to seeing Justin with a child.
Very true. Prepare yourselves. Although I did see a headline today from Daily Mail that said Hailey's been on birth control for 2 years. And I was like, that is very invasive. Why do they know that?
Yeah.
Right? Is that kind of crazy?
Wow, how do they know that?
I think that was basically to like throw people off the scent that they're not ready to have children, which Justin confirmed that when he was speaking to Zane Lowe. He's like, we still have a tour, like we have all these things, we want to enjoy being married. But then when I saw that headline today, I was like, okay, we get it. It's not happening anytime soon. Thank you. I just felt like that was a little too much.
That is kind of strange.
I was like, okay.
Is that like common knowledge? Like people just be out there like, I've been on birth control?
I mean.
Women, do y'all do that? You like tell someone?
I feel like it's just kind of a thing, you know, if you're a young woman and whatever. But the fact that was a headline, I was like.
Not a headline.
Oh, okay.
Said, guess what?
I was like, normally not a lot of things make me take a step back, but I was like, why do we need to know that, girl? You take care of your business however you need to take care of your business. That is not ours. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I was like, okay, thank you. Okay, let's also talk about the little second thing. We got to see the yummy food truck situation. TMZ caught them out before this clip aired.
Of course.
Justin selling food to fans. It was super cute. James Corden is funny. Honestly, I feel like these are some of the most positive videos I've seen with Justin, and I feel like this is good album promo compared to asking celebrity friends to post about your album for you.
Madison.
Oh, whenever you sigh, I know it's not good.
Shout out to Justin Bieber. But like, I wish the album was better.
I know.
Truly. I just wish it was better. Like, it wasn't a bad album, let me be clear. It was not a bad album by any means. It just was like, it's like when you eat something and then 30 minutes later you're still hungry. I was like, what did I just eat? Yeah.
Changes is the sushi of albums. You listen to it, you feel good for 30 minutes, and then right after that, you're ready for an actual meal. That's a great way to describe it.
By the time Lil Dicky hit his verse, I'm like, okay, well, that was it.
And
like, you know what I mean?
This is completely off topic, but the Lil Dicky song was one of our favorites, and it was stolen. Well, not allegedly.
They took a licensed sample from Splice. It is legal.
Okay, it is legal.
It is because it's like 3 other songs that use the same.
Okay, so it was legal, but it did sound eerily. Yeah, it raised some eyebrows. But okay, I'm glad to know that everything was fine. I didn't think Pooh Bear would really go that level. If you guys don't know, Pooh Bear is Justin's producer, which I will say too. Shout out to Justin because Pooh Bear, he had something big happen where he was like named the #1 producer on Billboard's list. Like he's had so many hits on the Billboard Top 100, and the line was like, the headline was, Pooh Bear hits this, you know, producer, whatever, because of all of the popular Justin songs. And Justin actually posted it on his Instagram story and crossed it out and was like, because of his God-given talent. And I was like, you know what?
Sweet.
I do like that, and that's respect, because it's exactly right. Yes, Pooh Bear has worked with Justin, and that has given him a lot of notoriety, but he's also very incredibly talented outside of just working with Justin Bieber. So I do have to say, I got to show him respect for that, because that is stand-up behavior, and that is showing that he is a stand-up guy in some aspects.
I can agree with that, Madison.
Okay, let's move on, you guys, and talk about Selena Gomez.
Okay.
Because I see you guys talking about Selena all up on here.
Selena. Only here for Selena.
Only here for Selena. If you are a Selinator, now is your time to shine. You got a whole page dedicated to your girl.
What time is the Selena news, Madison?
On this docket. It is all for you. So first and foremost, the thing y'all are talking about, Feel Me by Selena Gomez. It is going to be out at midnight on all streaming platforms. Now, this is actually a song she used to perform on her 2016 revival tour. It would be kind of one of those, I got a song I'm working on, here's this song. And it's been pulled and posted and ripped everywhere and been online. But she has never actually released a studio version until now. What do we think about this? Do we feel this is necessary? I mean, obviously, of course, I know you guys get excited over any sort of Selena news. But do we feel like this studio version needed to be released?
I just want to know why now, specifically. And where is my Ring video?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Is it to feed us until maybe the Ring video is like real extra with some special effects or something?
Well, and my
Taylor
thing
Swift ready
is,
for it.
I'm a little concerned because obviously 2016, it does have some Jelena vibes, Jelena undertones, if I'm being honest, and I hate it. But you guys, she wrote that song in 2016. Like, she wrote it a long time ago. It's been 4 years since that time.
Maybe she just want to get it out and be done with it.
And maybe that's kind of the last thing in her repertoire of music that is Justin related, and she just definitely wants everything out, done, and that way people can't pull it later and be like, remember this song that Selena sang about Justin? Like, it's all out there. Everything that's been made is out there.
At least she's feeding the fans. If this is the dish that you were hungry for.
Yeah, well, I mean, everyone's saying we love the song. She is delivering.
Okay, well, there it is. If this makes y'all feel better, I live for it. I just want Rare promo.
Right.
Because the album is great, and it just doesn't seem to be making waves.
The way it should be.
Outside of
the
Selena's community.
Right.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Because sometimes you gotta come up out of your own Twitter timeline.
Right.
And look at something more broad, and it just seems to be that people just were like, oh, well,
so
that was cute.
People
but
are
it was
thinking
a great album.
This is going to be part of the Rare Deluxe edition.
Okay.
The song is a bop. Feel Me, yes. And then I agree, Jody the Yogi. No, she needs to release Boyfriend or I Want a Boyfriend, whatever that song is called. So we know that Selena Gomez has an unreleased song that she wrote with Julia Michaels for this album titled Boyfriend. And it's about Selena sending a text to Julia Michaels saying like, I'm doing really great, everything's fine, but I do wish I had a boyfriend. And it's kind of a song about the fine line of being, you know, strong, independent, okay, being single, but then also low-key wanting a partner and wanting a boyfriend. What are you
Rare
thinking?
Deluxe Edition out March 6th.
Yes.
With 3 new songs, Boyfriend, She, and Souvenir. She's not putting this on there?
No, okay. So Boyfriend will be on the Deluxe Edition, but not...
According to what I just pulled up from something 28 minutes ago. Like I just typed in March 6th, Rare
But that
Deluxe.
song is coming, so we have that, and then we also have this Feel Me, and everyone keeps saying it's a bop, so I'm excited. We heard an illegal version of it that was pulled from a concert on YouTube, and it did sound really
Someone
good.
said on the, this is outside of the chat, y'all. Someone said on this website, yay, more songs. Yeah, this era feels dull. It's like Lover. It's very front-loaded, and the rest of the era is just boring AF. Well, the era really hasn't had time to breathe all the way.
Also, I'm sorry, Lover era was boring AF?
We need the Man music video, official.
No, I don't even want that. That person doesn't know what they're talking about.
I need...
They're entitled to their wrong opinion.
I need the Man official music video, Taylor Swift.
With Halsey
Soon.
and or Nicki Minaj.
Soon.
I'll insert that for you because I know you don't know.
The reason why I say that is because we just don't have any information about Loverfest. That's right around the corner. I'm gonna be there regardless. I don't care who's there. I'm gonna be there regardless. But it's just, what's going on?
Yes. No, I know. Okay,
Taylor
but
and Selena drop a song. What's
before
going on?
before we get into that more, I do want to fill you guys in on the reason why you clicked on this video, Selena Gomez feeling liberated before we run out of time. This is a new report from Hollywood Live. A source is sharing Selena's reaction to Justin admitting during that interview with Zane Lowe that he was reckless, wild, crazy during their relationship. The source said, quote, Selena feels vindicated by Justin's words, but that doesn't take back all that happened while they were together. The insider went on to say that Selena doesn't want her relationship with Justin to define her, but it is nice that he spoke out about what he did. Selena just hopes that he meant it. She hopes that he was genuine. The report went on to say that Justin's confession isn't going to help her move forward in any way. That's what her music is for. The source went on to say that Selena is done rehashing things. She's at a place where her future is bright. They continued saying, quote, what Justin said is what it is, and she will take any positives from it that she can, but it's not going to make or break anything for her emotionally moving forward.
Good for everybody. Look how everybody won.
So it's like, thank you for acknowledging I've already self-healed myself.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good.
Like, okay, we good.
Thank you for at least, you know, acknowledging that you did treat me poorly, acknowledging that I wasn't coming out of left field with the emotional abuse claim, but now let's not go back and rehash any more details.
So right now, currently, as of today of this episode, the only person that I'd be rolling my eyes at is Hailey. Today.
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 Tomorrow might be different.
Tomorrow it literally could be Justin tried it. But today, Justin and Selena are fine. So, Selenators,
It's
and
okay.
believers should be chill today.
It's okay.
Correct?
And Teresa said, Selena acts like Justin is the only BF she's had. What about The Weeknd? I think the difference between Justin
You're not
and
let
The
that
Weeknd...
weekend go. That was like
You
not
guys,
really
The
nothing
Weeknd
like that.
was a 10-month hot and heavy thing, okay? It was right after she broke up with Justin Bieber.
Mm-hmm.
While, yes, they did seem serious, I feel like they both were looking for a rebound. And unfortunately, that rebound went on longer than necessary. I think the reason why Selena talks so much about Justin is their relationship was on and off for 10 years. Were they together 10 years? No. But the connection between them was there. It was, we're together 1 minute, we're not. Instagram model, we're flirting, we're not. Like, it was a total roller coaster ride for the two of them for 10 years. And that was during pretty much their entire young adult life. So that's why Selena is typically referencing that relationship. That's really one of her main experiences being in a relationship. Yeah, she was with The Weeknd, but again, it was a short rebound that I think lasted longer than was necessary.
Maddison, everything you said was 10 out of 10. That Weeknd relationship was nothing major.
Yeah, and that's why
it really wasn't.
When I saw some people yesterday being like, The Weeknd was shading Selena. I'm like,
was he though?
No. And after when you were like, that song is not it, I'm like, what is people are definitely. I love to dig and I love to have my magnifying glass quake. But you guys, if something is way, way, way too far, I'm not gonna sit up here and say that about Selena.
Exactly.
Because I'm just like, I really don't think that was necessary. Like, that was it at all. At all. I don't think Selena and The Weeknd really are ever going to sing about each other because it wasn't that deep.
Exactly.
It wasn't that deep at the end of the day. Okay, that is all the time we have. You guys, please make sure to tune in to Daily Rewind later this afternoon.
Yes,
I know we
please.
went a little long today, but that's okay. That's all right. So please make sure to tune in to Daily Rewind later. You guys know whenever we talk about these things, we need the T-Tribe there strong. If you guys don't believe us, you saw some of the people who were in the chat. That's why we need you in Daily Rewind.
Yeah.
So please make sure you're there. Pretty please.
Gets wild.
Also, make sure to show us some love on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. We posted a TikTok yesterday. Finally, so go watch it, please.
Yes.
Our acting skills were on display, on display, on display. So go look at that. Also, don't forget to show Shambong Dave and hit Leo some love on Instagram as well. And you guys, we will be back tomorrow for Shambong Friday.
Shambong Friday!
At 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll see you guys then. Bye.
Bye, guys. Now hit it, not Leo.